A man spent much of his life speaking defeat over himself. Quietly at first. I'll never change. Nothing good ever lasts. No one really sees me. It's too late now. Over time, those words became more than thoughts. They became walls. Walls around his hope. Walls around his future. Walls around the person he believed he could become. And the more he repeated them, the more true they seemed. One evening, weary from carrying the weight of his own voice, he opened an old, dusty Bible that had once belonged to his grandfather. Its pages were worn, its edges faded by time. And there, in the silence of the room, his eyes fell upon a simple sentence: "Let there be light." And light obeyed. The man kept reading. God spoke to the void, and creation answered. He spoke to wandering men and gave them purpose. He spoke to dry bones, and they lived again. He spoke to storms, and the winds became still. Again and again, the world changed, people changed, because God spoke. And slowly, the man began to understand something. God did not battle darkness with armies. He did not negotiate with it. He simply spoke. He realized that the strongest voice in his life had never been fear. It had never been failure. It had never been shame. Though they shouted loudly at times, the strongest voice was the voice of God. The next morning, before his old thoughts could rise again, he whispered something different. If God can call light out of darkness, then he can call hope out of me. Nothing around him had changed. The burdens were still there. The road ahead was still uncertain. But something new had been planted deep within him. Because when God speaks, he does not merely describe what is, he speaks life into what could be. And the beginning of the greatest of miracles is simply learning to trust, to believe the words he has spoken. The Lord's words are absolutely reliable. They are as untainted as silver purified in a furnace on the ground, where it is thoroughly refined. Psalm 12, verse 6.